What's up, Corey? You're right. Thank you for saying that. What's up, Bronx Bombers cards? What's your Twitter so I know who you are? Welcome. Holy cow. Did you not get the notification? What's up, guys? What's up, Matt? Welcome. There are no spots to buy into this. I can get you the link to our Discord chat room, though. What's up, Kyle? The last minute notice is on me, guys. I didn't know what time I would have it set up, so I apologize. That's on me. Any last minute trades on this, guys, before we start? Oh, Michael Newman, right? Newman. What's up, Matt? Welcome. Matt, did you just hit me up on Twitter for the link? Matthew S. I'm going to say probably not. He pops in sometimes, but he's definitely not a baseball guy. What's up, Stroker? No, these are full. These were Discord only. I will show you what's available on the site as of right now here in a second. What's up, Mike? Welcome back. All right, cool. Me or one of my guys will get you the link here when we're done, Matt. I promise. Yes, I will show them to you in a second. Bombers. We'll let everybody get in and we'll kind of go over everything. We'll give it a couple minutes. What's up, David? Jay and Michael and some of the other guys asking about breaks. I'll pull the screen. I'll do a screen grab of the website and you can see everything we got going on here in a second. I might be able to set up some personals for tomorrow. I don't know if we can squeeze them in, but I'll tell them what kind of product I have, and that's a good idea, but we'll be a little crunch for time tonight, but we can try. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hey, Dodgers Dennis. Dennis Baker just subscribed. Instagram page. We mainly do Twitter. I'll tell you what I got here in a second, Jay, if you want. What's up, Dennis? Welcome. Awesome. I promised everybody 7:45, so I'll give it 2 minutes. Vitamin water is still not paying me, but it's delicious. I'll drink it anyway. Tonight's flavor is acai, blueberry, pomegranate. That's almost always the flavor. We can set something up soon, Jay, if you want. I'm a little pressed for time because I'm between work shifts, so I don't want to get too crazy tonight. I've got to be back up at 4 in the morning. We're supposed to get dumped on with snow. Sure. Yep. Definitely options. I'll show you what I got, Jay, and we can talk prices offline if you want. Yeah, beer does sound good. Okay. So what's up, everybody? Especially if you're watching for the first time, make sure you subscribe. I'm Ben. This is Midwest Box Breaks. So tonight is just breaks for our Break Club members in our Discord chat room app. And if you don't know, and I didn't know up until a couple months ago, Discord is a gaming chat room that we use for card stuff. So we've got several rooms or threads, whatever you want to call them, in there. I list breaks just for that group. I try to, and that you'll see a lot of those tonight. They're cheaper breaks. Sometimes they're older products. Stuff maybe, I could still list them on the website, but it's supposed to be a benefit for the members. So tonight we'll do a case of 2012 Panini Signature Series, 15 boxes, so there's 45 autos. And then we'll do 2 boxes. It was just a cheap BOGO. Archive Signature Series retired. And then I'll rip open 2 boxes of 2013 Panini Select. And these guys will each get their own pack. And then I'll do the random for a 2015 football break and give them 24 hours to work out their trades in our chat room. And we'll come back tomorrow and rip those. So the way it works, it's just part of our effort to build a trusted card community. So we've got about 115 members in there. And tonight I just created a break school, I called it. And it'd basically be a room to help guys getting back into the hobby after several years away, or decades in some cases. And then guys that have never done a break before. So if you want a link and membership to that Discord group chat, hit up me or Fire James or Coach Chest. We'll get you the link. But it's a pretty laid-back environment. We buy, sell, trade with each other. You can post your hits. You can sell cards, run razzes. Again, it's about that group and being able to trust each other. So just trying to add more value to you. And then these breaks are a reflection of that. So the plan is to be back on tomorrow, depending on what fills. I will tell you, we're supposed to get a ton of snow starting tonight, I believe. And depending on what time I get home from work tomorrow may dictate what time we start. But anything is an option once it fills. And I'll do a little screenshot here and show you what's on the site now. So what's on the site now is a 3-box contenders pick your team. And I want to say there's about 18 teams left. Some pretty good teams. Let me see how many I can show you here. And again, we fill whatever will go on, that night. Let me see what our options were. Bengals, Bills, Bucks, Cardinals, Dolphins, Falcons, Jags, Jets, Lions, Packers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Redskins, Texans, Titans, Vikings. And then I've got a second round of our 3-box contenders and 4 Gold Rush Auto Mini Helmets, Series 4. Those just showed up today. Last time we got some decent helmets and you guys traded. So anyway, 3 contenders boxes and 4 Series 4 Auto Mini helmets. And then we've got the 6-box mixer draft. And there's 18 of those left. So you'll buy your spot. When all 32 spots are sold, we'll set up a draft room in Discord. And then you can either give us a list or just hang out, or we'll text or DM you. and everybody will. It's a draft. You'll pick your team. So when it's all filled, we'll go ahead and break it that night. So that's a draft style break. And again, everybody will have the Discord link. We don't skip you. We don't pick for you. We do have some people that say, hey, just give me the best team that's available. I'm going to be busy that day or whatever. So you're not going to get hosed. We're going to give you a chance to get your team. We won't pick for you. Single box division break. And then I've got also just showed up today another 4-box inner case of 17 Vertex. You can chase the Mahomes if you want, but also it's still a pretty sweet checklist. I've seen a lot of cool cards out of it. That one's moving a little slow. Price went up a couple bucks, honestly, because that Vertex, every game the Chiefs win and every game Mahomes plays, it seems to go up. But that's a solid break. And then if you scroll down a little bit, 6-box baseball mixer with only 8 left, so there's a good chance we'll rip that tomorrow. That's 2 Bowman Chrome, 2 Archive Signature Series retired, and 2 Topps Chrome. And that more than likely will break tomorrow. All cards ship, and new people usually get extra cards unless they really just kill it and get a bunch of hits. But we will ship all cards. You do have the option to any base or doubles, dupes, whatever you want to call them, or stuff you flat out don't want. You have the option to, we give cards to kids, charities, and also we've kind of created a thing where we're putting together a pool for new people where, you know, a guy signs up for his first break, he's got the Reds, he doesn't get any cards. Well, we've got, you know, a nice row in a shoebox, card term shoebox, not a literal shoebox, but one of the white collector boxes. And I'll pull out Larkin, Eric Davis, Votto, whatever I can find, and send those new guys a decent mail day. So, especially if you're somebody that has a ton of cards and you're in a lot of breaks, that there's a chance to do that, to pass that on down to the next new guy. And then we've got the Bowman draft break. That is also a draft in Discord. There's 17 of those left. It's 2 boxes of Bowman draft jumbo. And again, that's another draft style break. So you have a chance to pick your team at a random team price. A 2-box contender random, no big deal there. And then a real cheap break, a single box of Panini Absolute. As far as personals, Jay, if you're still listening, we can talk price. I think I'm sitting on another box of contenders, a box of Obsidian. I believe I've got 3 boxes of Playbook, a box of Optic, a box of Rookies and Stars, a box of Prism, and a box of Absolute. So if you want to talk personals, in fact, anybody that wants a shot at one of those, I can give you some prices. But again, contenders, a couple Playbooks, Obsidian, Optic, Rookies and Stars, Prism, Absolute. Okay, so one of the other features of Discord is the fact that you guys can trade. I've got a room just for shipping notes that says, hey, send, if Jenny says, send my base Red Sox, I don't want them to send them to Vandy because I know he's a Red Sox fan. Or James might say, hey, I know Matt's a Mets fan, send my Piazza numbered to 15 to James. So we do that stuff too in Discord, so another one of the benefits. All right, so let's start with Rippin' Signature Series. And again, we'll try to move at a decent pace. And like I said, honestly, I think right now the plan, if something fills, I'll break Sunday. I just don't know what's going to happen with this crazy weather, so we'll see where we're at. But right now the plan is to break tomorrow and Sunday. We do random acts of kindness. We buy spots for each other's kids. A lot of cool stuff going on. And then again, just opening that room today for break school for people that have never done a break before. We'll probably set up a cheap break for those people just so they can get familiar with the process. I may do like a tutorial video. And then guys like me, I hadn't bought cards for a long time and just started buying them again about a year ago. So there's a lot of those guys coming back and they're like, whoa, what's an RPA? What's a 1 of 1? You know, some of the things that weren't around back then. So I'm trying to create a little room where we can show those guys the ropes, show them what's changed, teach them how breaks work, because I answer those questions a lot. And I'm like, man, there should just be a room to send these guys. Okay, so here's box 1, guys. There'll be some fire and there'll be some turds, so we'll see what happens. Liam Hendriks to 299 for Minnesota. Liam Hendriks. Yep. Comeback guys, Dennis. Again, the goal is not to get rich overnight and quit my job and make a ton of money. It's to build a community. So trying to create as much value as possible. Jared Parker to 299 for Oakland. Trevor Bauer to 299 for Arizona. Not a terrible card. He's no slouch. Trevor Bauer. Diamondbacks, Scott K. Scott K. Trevor Bauer. Let's see if I can bring this in a little bit. And anybody watching for the first time, you can get a hold of me mostly through Twitter. It's at Midwest Box Break with no S on the end. Instagram, Midwest Box Breaks _Ben. And then Facebook is at Midwest Box Breaks. Ryan Howard, Ian Kennedy. Separate these for the recap. All cards ship. New people, like I said, most of the time, almost all the time, get extra cards in their mail day. Nobody has a crappy first mail day. Box 2. Yep, all these comeback guys. Thanks for joining us, Dennis. Appreciate it. Chris Marrero to 299 for the Nats. Chris Marrero. We have pulled a Trout out of this, so we'll see what happens. Here's another Jared Parker to 299 for Oakland. Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen. That's to 99. To 99. That's for Pittsburgh. Pirates, Sean, with a Kutch. All right, heating up a little bit. Scott, you want to get your plug in for Minuteman tickets? Scott's pretty good to me, so he has a mandatory guest slot every day to get a plug-in for Minuteman tickets. Those guys are awesome. They will take care of you. McCutchen. Congrats, Sean. And Chase Utley base. Billy Bray and Jimmy Rollins, if I didn't tell you. What's up, Jared? Yeah, I like him too. So again, if your goal is to get in a $500 break, a 600 case monster, I mean, that's cool too. Maybe one day we'll do a couple of those. But again, if you want a kind of laid-back, casual collector community and network and build something with some guys and help collectors and try to get the absolute most for your money, I'm happy to have you. Buster Posey, Evan Longoria. Yep, Minuteman tickets, they will take care of you. Tim Fedoritz for the Dodgers. Again, we'll have a couple that aren't awesome. Willen Rosario for the Rockies. Rockies are Matt T, Tuck, that over there. Here's a redemption, and they have been taking these redemptions, and this is Cliff Lee. Logo signatures, Cliff Lee for the Phillies. And this will be tough because the autofocus is turned off. Cliff Lee for the Phillies, Jared. And we have seen they accept those. Jacoby Ellsbury. I'm still showing 28 people on Troy. Here's box 4. What's up, Tuck? Colby Rasmus, Josh Beckett, proof. Tom Malone to 299. Oakland, Tom Malone. Casey Crosby for Detroit. Oakland was Jeff. Detroit was Dennis. He's a Tigers guy. AJ Pollock for Arizona. I like AJ. D-backs, Scotty K. What's up, John? Todd Helton. Box 5. And guys, I have another case of this. So after we clear this room, we'll set up another one. It should be the same price, but we need to talk about it because Matt has pointed out that the Rays spot sucks. There's only one Rays player, I believe. I think that's Matt Moore. But that Rays spot stinks, so we probably need to figure something out. And I had no idea, so I'll probably go through and see who had the Rays and the other breaks and find a way to make it right with them. Maybe in the form of a break credit, or if I pull a card and some personal stuff or whatever, I'll find a way. Ortiz, Ryan Braun, Rafael Dolis, Chicago, and I think we determined last time this was Cubs. Cubs are David H. Pat Corbin to 299 for Arizona. D-backs again. Carl Erskine from Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm probably butchering his name. I've seen it 100 times, but I've never had to say it out loud. Brooklyn Dodgers. Look at that thing. That is a 25. 25. Old-timey Brooklyn Dodger. Neftali Feliz. Again, there'll be another case. We can list it tonight if you want. If you want to change the format and don't want to do the expanded trade window, we can do a draft. It's up to you guys. We don't have to do another expanded trade window. Whatever you want to do. Again, worst case scenario, I make it $23. I need to do the math because it went up a little bit. And plus, we're going to eliminate that Rays spot and do like a combo or something. So it may go up $1. I'll take a look at it. Rollins again. Drew Stubbs, proof. Chris Marrero again. That kind of sucks for Washington. Austin Romine, Yankees. Austin Romine. That's the $299. Yankees are Javier. Here's another redemption. Tyler Pastornicky. I think we said he was Braves last time, didn't we? Tyler Pastornicky. Again, the autofocus is turned off. I apologize. That should be Braves. Carl Crawford. This is box 7, I believe. Yes, box 7. Yep, there's 8 left in there. All right, we did say Pastornicky was Braves. Jose Reyes. From what we've seen so far, they will take the redemption. C.J. Wilson. Scott Barnes, $2.99. Cleveland. Is Vandy. Matt Dominguez for Houston to $2.99. Matt Dominguez for Houston, $2.99. Larkin to 10. Diamond Cuts. Barry Larkin at 10. Who's got the Reds? Jason P. Look at that. Diamond Cuts. Barry Larkin. To 10. I know a Larkin guy, but unfortunately, he didn't send Tim as Secret Santa. And Tim's our cardboard hammer and one of our most loved guys in the group. And he didn't send his Secret Santa yet, so we won't be hitting up our Larkin guy to see if he wants this. Nice hit, Jason. Yeah, I'm not cool with that. And then doesn't answer DMs. Moustakas. Tom Malone again. That's going to happen. Oakland. Again, guys, there's going to be some stuff where we're like, what? Pat Corbin again for Arizona. Well, but we do have the Hawk to 25. Andre Dawson, but it's Montreal. That goes to Matt C. Andre Dawson, Expos. Yeah, that is a nice looking card. And that's the 25. That'll go to the Nats, Matt C. Congrats, Matt. I feel better about hosing you on your crappy Rays now. Napoli, Drew Stubbs. Remember, there'll be another case of this. This is 7. Box 8. Got 7 left. That doesn't sound right. Box 9. Box 9, my bad. Box 9. Hanley Ramirez. Miggy. Panini Proof. Alex Leedy. That's for Seattle. Nick V. Casey Crosby to $2.99 for Detroit. Addison Reed to $2.99. And what did we say last time, guys? White Sox? Addison Reed. If that is White Sox, that's Cube. Mariano Rivera. Box 10. Again, if we're going to rip some more stuff tomorrow, we got some spots to fill. Coach was running a mini in Twitter chat and Discord chat. 10 spots at, I want to say, $19, and it was 10 contenders teams. Coach or Troy would have to help me out with that. It should have been 10 contenders teams in the 3-box pick your team. $19, everyone wins a team. I think the best teams were the Jets and I can't remember how it was laid out. But there were some good teams and middle tier teams and some lighter teams. Alex Leedy again for Seattle. But we can fill that and close out 10 contenders, pick your team spots. That'll leave us about 6, I think. Drew Pomeranz for Colorado. Drew Pomeranz. Rockies, Matt T. Tuck. How about Will Clark to 25? Diamond Cuts. Will Clark. Who's got the Giants? Nick D. Will Clark to 25. I love Will Clark. Congrats, Nick. There it is. There's the mini. I don't know how many Patriots are in there, too. Patriots, Jets, and Falcons. How many spots are left, guys? 5, 6 in that mini? If you guys want a spot in that to help us close out 10 contenders teams, get in the chat room and tell Coach or Troy. I don't like that loader. If you're watching and you're new and you want to join this group, there's 2 angles. Number one, we're getting you in our Discord Break Club group, and then we're putting you in that break school / comeback collectors, I've been calling them, for people getting back in after a long time away. I still don't know everything that's going on. Will Clark. Avia Beckett. That's a cool thing about our group is I know everybody's going to pay. I trust them. I can rip it before they pay. We've only had the one issue now, and that was the Secret Santa debacle on one dude. But that's fine. If that's the worst thing that happens to us, we'll be okay. Alright, so that mini doesn't have a lot of traction. If you guys want to help close that out, hit the chat room now or when we're done. We'll close that bad boy, and I'll run the random for those spots and take them out. Ramirez, which one are we on? I've got 4 left in there, so this should be 11. Lucas Lutge for Seattle. Lucas Litge. Ryan's a member. All these guys are Discord, Scott, so all you got to do is hit up Ryan. Nick Hagedorn, Cleveland. Hagedorn was something I used to take for a while when I was allergic to haggis. Hagedorn, Cleveland. CC, 11 of 25. 11 of 25. Nice. Javier, CC Sabathia, 11 of 25. And then Ubaldo Jimenez. Now, if for some reason you knew this guy, or he was your neighbor at one point, or your son met him at Little League, or I don't know what, and you wanted this card, all you got to do is hit up the guys in the trade room and say, hey, put this in his stack. CC, nice hit for Javi. Yankees auto. Oh, I've already got a CC, but thank you for the offer. Don't like how that feels. Box 12, kids. Yep, that's the cool thing. No screwing with eBay fees, no drama, no BS, just guys hooking each other up with PC stuff. Scott's a Dodgers guy, so that's legit. Curtis Granderson. Cano. Tyler Moore. It's not Mary Tyler Moore, but wait to see what's next. This is for the Nats. Nats, Matt C, but nobody's going to care because this one is Ripken, 10 of 10. Oh, Scott, you lucky dog. Ripken, 10 of 10. Nice. 10 of 10. What do you want to bet all this stuff is gone from the distributors come Monday? We still have another case. Case of this, hang on. Yep, got it right here in front of me, Grace. 9 times. We still have another case of it we'll list tonight, I think. Oh, this is a nice card. Nice job, Scott. Congratulations. Here's a redemption versus James Shields. Joe Weiland. Joe Weiland. I'll need some help with that. Joe Weiland. W-I-E-L-A-N. Joe Weiland. Not Wetland. I wouldn't let that around my kids. Which sucks because I liked Wetland. 13. Lucky 13. Congrats. Scott's still watching. Gallardo. Lucas Litke again, the $2.99. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but whatever. Matt Dominguez, $2.99. For Houston. Jose Iglesias for Boston. Jose Iglesias for Boston. Tulowitzki, Jason Hayward for Atlanta. All right, that one was a little bit of a dud. That's going to happen. Box 14. Billy Butler. Tyler Moore to $2.99 for Washington. Drew Hutchinson to $2.99 for Toronto. Blue Jays getting in on the action. That's for Gator. Jose Iglesias. We're dying off a little bit here for Boston again. Justin Upton. Chase Utley. Troy, can you send all those to me? All the redemptions? I think I know most of them, but send me Weiland. Last box, kids. I'm doing a recap in a second, Vanny. Doing a recap in a second. This is the last pack, guys. And then remember, we're going to list another one. Joe Mauer. Billy Butler. Hector Sanchez for Frisco to $2.99. Hector Sanchez. Justin Upton for Arizona. Justin Upton. That's a pretty sweet one. Diamondback Scott, he's killing it. Ryan Cook to $2.99 for Oakland. We're going to end on a low note. Really faded ink. Josh Hamilton. All right, here we go. Cook for Oakland. Upton for Arizona. Hector Sanchez Frisco. Tyler Moore for the Nats. Drew Hutchinson for Toronto. Iglesias for Boston. Dominguez for Houston. Lucas Litke for Seattle. That's probably wrong. Joe Weiland redemption for the Padres, we said. Some dude named Ripken. This is 10 of 10 for Scott K. Orioles. Tyler Moore for the Nats. CC for Javier. This is number to 25. Nick Hagedorn for the Indians. For Vandy. Lucas Litke again for Seattle. Will Clark, Diamond Cuts for Nick D. That's to 25. Not done. Drew Pomeranz for Colorado. Leedy for Seattle. Addison Reed for Chicago. I believe that's the White Sox. Casey Crosby for the Tigers. Leedy for Seattle. Andre Dawson for Expos/Nats. That's to 25. Pat Corbin, D-backs. Tom Malone, Oakland. Barry Larkin for the Reds. That's for Jason P. That is numbered to 10. It's a badass card. Gets lame again here for a minute. Dominguez, Houston. Scott Barnes, Cleveland. Pastornicki, Braves redemption. Austin Romine, Yankees. You can still sell that if you're a Yankees fan. Not me. Chris Marrero, Nats. Carl Erskine for the Brooklyn Dodgers. That's number to 25. I will get that sleeved. Do that some justice. Corbin for the D-backs. Dolis for the Cubs. Pollock for the Diamondbacks. Crosby for Detroit. Malone for Oakland. Redemption, Cliff Lee, Phillies. Fedoritz, Dodgers. Rosario, Rockies. McCutchen, Pirates McCutchen. That's a nice auto. Jared Parker, Oakland. Chris Marrero, Nats. Liam Hendricks, Twinkies. Jared Parker, Oakland. Trevor Bauer, Arizona. All right, Troy, you could tell the rooms, I guess, that we're doing the Signature Series retired next. The 2 Sigs retired. And again, guys, we'll post another one of these Panini Signatures breaks in Discord here tonight if the guys are down with it. Again, I may have to jump it to 23 because we're going to eliminate the Rays. And it did go up a couple bucks. I'm not going to tweet out that we're switching breaks because it's only going to matter to Break Club guys. Oh, screwed up. Okay, this is the Archive Sigs BOGO. Retired. I may give you guys a brief trade window, but I don't want to get too nuts. It's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. And I haven't seen much out of these. That's why this break was so cheap. I didn't want to get too crazy with 32 or 30 spots or whatnot. So these may be. I bought a couple of these at the LCS when I was with Justin, and we got a Ray Knight and a who's the old guy on the Rangers that pitched forever? Charlie Huff. Just sign up when we post it, Scott. Just sign up when we post it. We only allow each person to get one spot until everybody gets a fair shake. So we'll post that here in a little bit. I think, depending on how late it is, I might just go to bed. Okay, so this will be a quick one. Again, if you guys want to trade, we can do it. Where's my random.org screen? Did I lose it? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to leave the teams where they're at. So it makes it a little easier. I'm going to leave the teams where they're at. I'm going to scramble the names and just paste them twice. So I'll scramble them, paste them, and paste them in the second half. I don't want to get too nuts with this. So what I'll do is, for Coach and Troy, the top spot will be Coach. The bottom half will be Troy. So whatever's up here is Coach. Whatever's down here is Troy. I'm not going to scramble the actual teams. And again, this is Break Club. This is Discord. Unless someone's going to wet their pants, we can pretty much do it however we want. Do we even want to mess with trades, guys? Do we want to mess with trades? Okay, your verification code is TEYIDN. TEYIDN. So I'm going to paste once, paste twice, shrink it down a little bit so everything fits. And how can I do this for you? Switch it back over. Add the source. Thanks, Troy and Coach, again for another great week of helping out and keeping things going for us. I appreciate it. Minis, and I know if I'm not around or I'm sleeping and a new person goes into Discord, you guys are quick to welcome them for me and save me some embarrassment of a new guy going into Discord and no one greeting him or whatever. So I see you guys do that, so I appreciate it. Okay, so in this case, Troy would have the White Sox and Coach would have the Marlins. And the Giants, if it doesn't show up, is Michael RH. Giants is Michael RH. We're going to say no trades? All right, let's no trades then. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, Troy, I don't care. Okay, you guys can see all that. Again, Michael R.H.'s Giants. For some reason, the Nats and Phils never show up on my black and white one. 2, Arc, Tired Sigs, 118. Okay, here we go. Box 1. Man, why doesn't the YouTube one look as good as my... You guys notice I got a haircut and I shaved? I guess that's not terrible. Just looks better on my streamer, and then you lose some of the picture quality when it goes to YouTube. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to do that, Troy. So I'll just circle coach for White Sox. Here we go. Dave Stieb /99. Dave Stieb, Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Connor. Connor, if you want to be a hero, look up Mark D. Mark D is a Blue Jays guy. If he's got any interest in this, you might want to try to work out something with him. Mark D is Blue Jays. Hopefully I've got that right. All right, next one. It's not blurry. You're probably still disconnected. Blurry it is not. Here we go. Jason Giambi. Yankees 1 of 1. Giambi, Yankees 1 of 1. James H. I'm a Yankee fan, and I'm not interested. We stopped counting our 1 of 1s at about 35, so I don't know where we're at. Giambi 1 of 1. You can see that. A little bit of a glare because I've got 2 monitors on. Giambi 1 of 1. Again, these boxes are super cheap, and what was it, a $6 break? Okay, so we're going to do the packs next, guys. So I'm going to take this down. I just realized there was a way I could have did this. There was a way I could have did this on the packs. I'm going to call this 13 Panini Select Personal Packs. Troy, if you want to tell the rooms, great. I don't care. $13 Panini Select Personal Packs. Then after this, we will do the random team assignments for 15 football. I won't say names, but the guys got to get better about following stuff, asking what we're doing while the break's taking place. Okay, so I'm going to the Panini Select spot. Here's the list. Troy, don't forget about that project I gave you before we started. I don't know if you've been over there. Okay, here we go. Coach. Troy. And this is in order on the chat room on the spot. Javi. Mark D. Kyle, also known as Hall & Oates. Danny. I want these to dry. Vandy. MVH. That's Michael. Connor. Someone keeps spelling it with an E. And for Troy and Coach and anybody else helping out in the room, make sure we're consistent with the first and last name or last initials or last couple initials. We're getting multiple Nicks now. Couple other spots. Steve. Just try to keep it consistent so we don't. Eventually we're going to get so many people we've got to list the whole last name. That was Jason PH. Michael RH. Nick V. Ryan B. All right, let's go back up to the top with Coach. Coach, here is your pack. Good luck, everybody. Tim Lincecum. Clayton Kershaw. Paul Clemens. And anything you don't want, make sure you tell me in Discord in the shipping notes section, because I don't want to ship a lot of this stuff. Buster Posey. That's a Prism. Buster Posey Prism. Adam Wainwright. And Chris Sale. Next up is Dr. Beach. You guys are getting quiet. Everybody's still here? Uh-oh. Oh, Trout, not autoed. I got fired up. There's a Trout. That Trout might still be worth something. King Felix, Torrey Hunter, Ryan Howard, Griffey, upside down variant, and Raul Ibanez. I'm sure you could probably still unload that Trout. Guys are watching, make sure you pay. I still have people owe me in spots for this, I think, and spots for the football. So a couple people still owe me in this break. A couple people still owe me in the football, which won't rip tonight, but I'm going to assign the teams. After this, we'll random those teams and open the trade window. Next one is Javi. Spot 3, Javi. Upton, Nick Swisher, Andrew Warner to 750. He's the owner of Warner Ladder. That's for Oakland. Warner. Yadier Molina, Skills, Jared Weaver, Dustin Pedroia. Mark D. Mark D. It was a Trout base. It might still be worth something because it's 13. R.A. Dickey, Upton, BJ, Jeter, T.J. McFarland. It says rookie on it. Jason Hayward for the Braves. Todd Helton. Every pack we open without an auto increases the next guy's chances. Kyle. This might be the makings of some Pack Wars type stuff. I've never done Pack War. I've never even watched it. But we might be able to set up Pack Wars at some point. I've never participated in Pack Wars. This is Kyle. Aoki for Milwaukee. Freddie Freeman. Buchholz. Evan Longoria Prism for Tampa Bay. Alex Rios for Texas. Alex Gordon for Kansas City. Next up is Danny. I still have another box to do, James. James, you're 10th. Always get excited. Now you threw me off. Damn it. Danny. Verlander. Trumbo. Miguel Cabrera. Statisticians. 139 RBIs. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Not numbered. Thunder Alley. Puig. Rookie for the Dodgers. Wei-Yin Chen. Cano. Next up is Vandy. Vandy will get a Trout. Para. Harvey. Jackie Bradley Jr. to 750. Look at that sweet auto. Jackie Bradley Jr. to 750. Is Vandy watching? He said he was on a break. JBJ to 750. David Wright and Fuego. Max Scherzer, Tulowitzki. Let me sleeve his JBJ. Nice job, dude. So what is that, 2 autos? Warner and JBJ? Alright, this is going to have to go over here. It's getting sketchy because it won't fit. Next up is MVH, Michael. Michael VH. Should still have 2 autos in this box, I believe. Josh Hamilton, Ellsbury, Kinsler, Nolan Ryan, Kipnis, Dominic Brown. Next up is Connor D. This is kind of a fun way to do it. Connor D. Should be 4 autos. Connor D. If you would have told me there were 30 people watching us pull 13 select, I would have said you were nuts. Beltran. Cespedes. Enfuego Batista. Again, Mark D's our Blue Jays guy. Enfuego Batista, and this is number 225. 25. Pretty cool. Michael Bourne. McCutcheon, Kimbrel. James H. and his Giant Peach. He's been hot lately. I'm going to say this is a Griffey. I don't know if Griffey's in it. Griffey or Maddox. Darvish, Matt Moore. Redemption, Allen Webster. Allen Webster. Allen Webster. I do not know who that is. Pedro Valerio. Don't get you Valerio disease. Sabathia, Alan Craig. Sorry, James. Maybe they'll give you a sub because that dude's dead. I guarantee there's somebody that wants that Trout, Troy, if you don't want it. Jason P. So one of these last four guys is getting an auto unless I miscounted. Encarnacion, Rizzo, Pablo Sandoval, Chris Sale, Prism, Gonzalez, Cargo, Segura. Michael R.H. Castro, Bourne, Ripken. Another Ripken. This was Michael R.H. Another Ripken. Brett Prism. Chris Johnson. J.J. Hardy. Nice job, Michael. Actually, that will fit in there with a loader. Does Vandy know he got a JBJ? Nick V. I think we're out of autos for this half. Felix Hernandez, not numbered. Cologne. Shields. I hate to breeze over this stuff for you last two guys, but 4:15 comes awfully early in the morning, especially if we get a bunch of snow. Ryan B. Adam Jones. Beltre. Here's a Thunder Alley Cabrera. Wainwright Prism. Jordan Zimmerman. Hunter Pence. Sean is going to be the next one up. Let me know if you see anything on that other deal, Troy. Scene. That one feels thick. Jenny. Vandy was in the 17 blank spot. I don't know why it's not on there now. Matt C. David S. I hope that's David Scott. Someone tell me if it's not, because I thought there was another David S. Nick D. Nick D. Dennis the Menace. Yeah, I need that too, Scott. I need that bad. I need it to be nothing. I'll be by myself tomorrow. All right, Gator. Rich. Steve S. Again, I think we're getting a couple Steves. Chris H. I think there's two Chris H's, so I'm pretty sure this is Chris Heiser, because I haven't seen the other Chris in a while. Jared. Just be careful with that stuff, guys. Lando. And Ryan. All right, first up, Sean. Also known as Scene. Elvis Andrews, Starling Marte, Iwakuma, Nolan Ryan, Mark Trumbo, Para. All right, kind of a bust there, Sean. Sorry. Jenny. Joe Mauer, Chase Headley, Kirk Nienweiss. That should be Mets. Molina, Skills, Matt Harvey, Adam Jones. Vandy. Chris Davis, Utley, J.P. Crawford, Select Future, Jose Ortega, Beltre, Josh Hamilton. Matt C. is next. I don't want to use Discord names. Ugh. Molina, Chu, Kemp, Matt Cain Prism, Jacoby Ellsbury sucks, Ian Kinsler. Making sure that doesn't bleed off. David S. Adrian Gonzalez, Matt Cain, Jose Reyes, Bob Gibson Prism, Carlos Beltran, Cespedes. Nick D is next. Well, we need some fire out of this. Nick D, fire. David Price, Brandon Phillips, Carter Capps for Seattle to 750. Carter Capps. And Fuego Adam Jones, Yu Darvish, Matt Moore, David Price. All right, I don't like where this is going. Dennis. Where are you, Dennis? I know you're a menace. Welcome, Steven. Strasburg, Pujols, Cabrera, and Fuego. Jose Reyes, Encarnacion, Rizzo. It gets better, Steve, I promise. Maybe we'll pull some fire here for you. Gator. Gator. You're up next. You're coming up close, Steve. Gator. Ortiz, Granderson, Buster Posey, Sandberg, Sandoval, Castro. Next up is Rich G. Longoria, Wainwright, Chris Sale, Michael Bourne Skills, Michael Bourne again, Stanton, Longoria, Wainwright, Sale if I didn't. All right, Steve, here you go. Let's see what we can pull for Steve. How about a Trout? How would that go? Let's pull a Trout. This is for Steve. Ibanez, Trout base, redemption, Nick Franklin redemption. Just spit on my screen. Nate Freeman, Paul Goldschmidt, Joey Votto. All right, you did technically get an auto. Chris H., who we decided was Chris Heiser. All right, Steve, we're good. Are we out of autos? So I lost count. Weaver, Pedroia, Hayward, Price, Prism, Ryan Zimmerman, Pat Corbin, Jaron Weaver. That was for Chris. Next up is Jared. Make sure you guys subscribe too. I don't care if you like the video, but subscribe. Helton, Rios, Evan Gattis to 750. That's not awful. Stroh's Evan Gattis. Oh, that's Braves. That's Braves Evan Gattis. Thunder Alley, Josh Hamilton, David Wright, Ichiro. That was for Jared. Lando. Gordon, Chen, George Brett, lifetime hits, statisticians. That's pretty cool. And Fuego Yu Darvish, Mo Rivera, Justin Marneau, Alex Gordon, Chen. Rhino. Last. Again, we'll put up another case of these guys. I'm probably going to have to go $23. It went up a little bit, and we're eliminating the Rays. We'll add the Rays to another spot. Matt was telling me some other weak teams. We'll have to pair them up with another weak team. Cano, Scherzer, Darvish, Skills, Brandon Phillips, Batista, Scudero. All right, so the highlights were Vandy's Jackie Bradley Jr. card and the Ripken card. All right, now we need to do team assignments for the football break. And again, anybody that hasn't paid, there were a couple people that hadn't paid for the select packs and hadn't paid for the football. And again, here's what the football is. It's buried is what it is. Two boxes of 15 rookies and stars. There's 5 autos, so 10 autos there. And 4 autos, 15 Donruss Signature Series. So 18 autos. 18 autos. Okay, here it is. It sounds like you guys want to do the next case of SIGs as a draft, which is fine. Here are your pre-trade assignments. We rolled a 13. New guys, if you're watching, you want the Discord link, hit me up. All right, Scrambled Teams verification code is LDUQCB. LDUQCB. Apologize because this is not going to look awesome. It will when we break it, but good luck. HSEVYH. HSEVYH. Again, if you have not paid for this, make sure you pay up. But trusted community, I have to trust you at some point. So I don't think there's anybody in this group that I'm like, oh crap, I hope I get paid. Like I said, we've only had one issue on Secret Santa. Which still pisses me off. All right, so let me switch rooms on you. We'll get a picture of this. And I'm probably going to boot that dude when I get back into Discord. Unless I have an answer in Twitter. Let me make it bigger. Man, let me clear this out. Great Club members, 15. Football mixer break. Pre-trade assignment. Sounds so official. Guys, you can also drink vitamin water when your throat's raw and scratchy. Somebody got a picture of this yet? Those are your pre-trade assignments. Anybody have that? All right, I'm pretty sure Troy's got it. All right, let's revisit what's on the site here real quick, and I'll turn you guys loose. Where are we at? Okay, contenders, pick your team. There's about 18 left. It'll be a big help if you close out Coach's mini. I think he's got like 7 spots left. He's running the chat right now. We can carry that over into tomorrow if we need to. The helmet break, 3 contenders, 4 helmets, 24 of those left. The mixer draft break for Discord, 18 left. Single box random division of contenders, 7 left. Vertex, let's see some Vertex love. 30 of those left. Again, Mahomes and a sweet checklist. That's a full inner case of 4. The Bowman Topps mixer, that's got 10 autos in it total. 2 more of those Signature Series retired boxes. Bowman Draft, 17 left. That's a draft break. Contenders 2 box. And the cheap Absolute break with 20 spots left. I think a couple of those sold too. So, all right, guys. Again, I'll plan on coming back on tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the weather, but we also need to fill some stuff if I'm coming back. So, football. So you've got, I don't know, 22 hours to get your trades in. Those are your trade assignments. You got all day tomorrow. So we'll come back with Discord 15. The 15 football, the 4 box. What'd I say? How many hits? $18 hits or whatever. So we'll come back with that, but let's see what we can fill for tomorrow. Again, hit up Coach in Twitter or Discord and let's fill that many. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to bail. I will see you in the chat.